Hey everybody, Mike Whiteside here. I've been kind of delinquent in the daily dogs. Life just kind of happens and get away from you, but I wanted to start giving you the 911 or the 411 on the stone house. Give you a little history on it. Just wanted to show you a few things. This is a gate we put up, and you kind of see that it doesn't have any fencing. Well, we had folks just kind of jumping in there and opening up the door when people were renting it. So we put the fence up, or the gate up, just as a reminder that it's private when it's being rented, but it's open when it's not. So we've been more than happy to give you a tour. But it's kind of been used, or starting to be rented quite a bit now, because people are starting to travel and want a little break. But this is a cool old. This is Egyptian iron. I want to show you a little bit. This is just a gate we put up and made. That was it's a little design that I put together to top it. And again, it's Egyptian iron. It's all riveted, hot banded. There's not a weld on it except the welds I put on it. And this is a beautiful place, built in 1911 by Italian stone mason. His name was Michael Grosso, and he was a stone carver. And all the stuff you see on this house, he did. The capitals, which are, I think those are Corinthian capitals, and I forget what this process is called that finish that they put on the columns, but he did that as well. And all the stone has been recycled as well, or upcycled. It was from a job here in town that he did. And right above the arch, you can see it doesn't fit. If you really kind of look at it, it doesn't have the exact radius it should. That means he just kind of let it kind of spread it out a little bit to make reuse of it. Come here, girls. My dogs are out here and they're walking all over the place. Anyway, give you a little tour around it. We're walking. You can see Black Dog on the other side there. That's our showroom on the other side. And this is the sign for the stone house. You know, we made that as well out of old parts that I got from a guy down in North Carolina. And you see we call these frieze. Come on, girls, come on. These guys right here, all right, are from an old, come here, girls, come on, an old station, an old post office, matter of fact, downtown. There goes David, GM. Anyway, and he did those as well. I mean, these are carvings that he did, and you can tell they weren't quite made for this particular application, but they're just awesome. And there's looks like there's 4 of them. Yeah, there's 4 of them. And all this is limestone. Come here, May. Come here, May. Come on. Molly May. Come on. All right, walking around. There's a beautiful, I think this is called a Japanese maple. Gorgeous, gorgeous. You know, all this stuff is added after we redid the house, because it was in pretty bad shape. Come on, May. Come on, May. Come on. Get over here. Come on. Come on. Y'all stay with me. And we're walking. This is Vic Thomas Park. This was it was a trailer park when we bought the building. There was 100 trailers, single wide trailers, right here along the Roanoke River, and they bought all of them and did flood mitigation, did bench cuts, and now we've got this beautiful park behind us. So if you rent the house, you can get on the Greenway right here, and it is you can rent bicycles and ride 26 miles of Greenway. I'm going around the back of the house now, and this is the back deck, and that's what we put on. It's concrete, stained, and then you got the upper deck, which comes off the second floor in between 2 of the bedrooms, And it's you know, all that is just awesome. The we got a bunch of teak furniture that went with it, and that goes with it, and just a comfortable, it's a homey place. It really is comfortable. Really makes you want to just kind of kick back and, you know, grab a cold libation and enjoy it. So I'm walking down the alley, which is in between the big building that is Black Dog Salvage and the Stone House to my left here. And all these windows we redid. And if you can look at them, I don't know if you can really see it, but if you look at them, we'll kind of give you a little back and forth here. You can see the wavy glass. And we pulled every window out of this house, redid it, and put them back in, so you can operate them with one finger now. I mean, everything comes with a cost, but you know, it's things that we wanted to do to kind of put it back in perfect condition. Of course, it had Robert working on it, so it was going to be perfect no matter what. But here's, I'll shut off here pretty soon, but this is a piece right here that it's a really cool story. This is a gargoyle, and the old post office downtown had 8 of these on it. And Michael Grosso carved these for the post office. And when we first bought this house, this property, I was in the backyard digging up a stump, and I pulled up something out of the ground on the backhoe, and it turned out to be have 2 eyes and a snoot, and it was looking at me. And I was all excited that this gargoyle, this artifact was 6 feet underground. And it turned out there was one of the, I must have been a cast off of Michael Grosso's, or an oops that he did, and it was buried. He just buried it like trash, I guess, or, you know, stone. And I was excited. I kind of busted it up, grabbing it with the backhoe, but I didn't know what it was, and it just kind of came up as a stone. So this is just kind of an artifact of ours, and has a history to the owner and his heritage. Very, very instrumental in doing a lot of the stone bridges around the parkway in this area, and just a really cool history. So, you know, we got new ones and we got old ones, but that is, look at that, look at the eye. I mean, that's kind of a little creepy. You think you're on the top of Notre Dame or something. So anyway, just wanted to show you a little bit on the outside today. Next week I'll show you some of the inside, and it's a lot more impressive than the outside. But we didn't know what we were going to do with this building. We didn't know if we were going to tear it down or salvage it, and I'm glad we didn't, because it has turned out to be one of the cherries on the cake for Black Dog Salvage, and right here in Old Southwest Roanoke. So you guys be good to yourself. It's good to be back talking with you. I mean, you're not talking back to me, but send some comments, guys. I miss you. Love you. And get out there and make somebody smile, laugh a little bit. Better yet, laugh a lot. All right? We'll see you next time it goes around.